Oh, hi. Oh, you're looking wonderful, darling. It's been a long time since I seen you, but you look fabulous, I mean it. You look simply marvelous. Oh, dear. It's been so long since we've chatted. I have so much to talk to you about. But first, I must tell you what I'm wearing today because I just decided that this was the best costume for today. I found these leggings at Kmart, the floral leggings, and would you believe it, they were only $9.99. It was a real bargain. Apparently somebody's dogs are barking, probably mine. Honestly. You think a dog would listen, but no. So I apologize for the dog in the background. There's nothing I can do. It's probably Muffy. Oh, would you believe she urinated on Mother's portrait the other day? Muffy. Oh, dear. I don't know what to do. She won't go on the piddle pads. We have piddle pads for the dogs, but they won't go on them. Honestly, the dogs are taking over the house. There's no question. Honestly, the other night I was going to make Mother some corned beef hash, and she said, "Oh, little Edie, would you get out the corned beef hash? Edie, corned beef hash for dinner, please." And I said, "Okay, Mother, darling." So I went to get the corned beef hash. And would you know, I opened a can of pedigree. I served it to her, and I only noticed afterwards, but she didn't know the difference, so I didn't say anything. You know, I didn't want to say anything in case Mother didn't approve. And Mother doesn't approve of a lot. So I'll tell you what happened to Mother. Well, finally, I just decided to take her to the hospital because what am I to do? I can't just leave Mother in her bed to, maybe die. I mean, that's just not nice. That's not what good girls do. Don't leave the mothers in their bed. So I called to the hospital and the ambulance came. Oh, it was a real ruckus. And Mother didn't want to go still. She couldn't walk. She could barely talk. And she lost so much weight. But she didn't want to go. But she did. Finally, they took her anyway. I had to call 3 times to get them to take her. You couldn't, it's like just because she said she was fine. They couldn't take her, but finally they had to, thank goodness, And you know what happened with Mother? She couldn't remember anything. I went to the hospital right after the ambulance. She thought I was her sister. She did. She thought I was her sister, my aunt. And I'm not. So that was very distressing. And she claimed she never had a daughter. Never. Well, luckily, we worked it out. Oh, I'm going to take this off. It's giving me such a stress headache. So I asked the doctors what was wrong with her. And they didn't know. And they still don't know what's wrong with her. What happened? You can tell her that, we're going to have sausage for dinner in the morning. In the evening, she'll ask what's for dinner. She won't remember. And you can tell her 3 times and she still won't remember. It's very sad. And it's very frustrating that they didn't know. I want to be an actress. So I've had to put that off. Taking care of Mother. I still sometimes go into the city for auditions, but, not very often. But you know what? If I had a really good opportunity, I'd go to New York City and just find somebody to take care of her. I don't want to be middle-aged, taking care of just Mother and the dogs all by myself with no beaux or marriages, It's very hard to decide when you're going to live your own life or live it for your parents. Very hard. I just want to get out of Green Gardens. I mean, I love Green Gardens, but sometimes it's just time to go, It's just time to go. You know, when I'm feeling sad, I sing a song from this old Shirley Temple picture. Was it? The simple things in life are around you every day, right outside your door. Why keep reaching for the moon? But at the same time, what if you want something a little more than simple? You know, it's after Labor Day and I'm wearing white shoes. I can be arrested for that. I can. In fact, the other day I was driving wearing my white shoes and there was a police officer behind me in the car and I was so worried. I mean, not that I would have let him know that, of course. It's a person's own personal business if they wear white shoes after Labor Day. It may be a crime of fashion, but I don't think it's a real crime. I don't. But sometimes I think the police think it's a real crime. I do think that. And I think they're sometimes coming to arrest me for it. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful around here because they'll arrest you for anything. They'll arrest you for anything.
Have you noticed how this old world is changing more than ever now? Life needs rearranging. It could be heavenly if we'd all remember this. The simple things in life are around you everywhere, right outside your door. Why keep reaching for